Assuming no letter is repeated, how many words can be formed from word alphabet elephant where 3 letters are used? Now if you notice in the word elephant, what are the different items that you have? You have E, you have L, then E is repeated. So really, we don't take it the other way around. Then you have P, H, A, N, T. Assuming no letter is repeated, so you can't repeat a letter. So effectively what you have is only 7 letters. So you use only 3 letters. So we know that NPR, where repetition is not allowed, is equal to factorial n upon factorial n minus r hash. Now n is what? N is equal to 7. So factorial 7 upon 7 minus. How many letters are to be used? R is what? Number of objects taken at a time. So we are taking only 3 letters at a time. 7 minus 3 factorial, or 7 factorial upon 4 factorial. 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 factorial upon 4 factorial. So 7 into 6 into 5, which is 5 into 6 is 30 into 7 is equal to 210. Okay. Second one. First letter is a vowel. Now, you are not told as to how many letter words are to be formed. Just like you are told here 3 letters are to be used. Here you are not told how many letters are to be used. So you can safely assume that we can have all of them at our disposal. The condition is that there is no repetition. And the other condition is that the first letter has to be a vowel. Now how many vowels do you have here? First is 1 E, A, 2 letters. So in this case, when you have to, so let's say you have something like this. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. So this first alphabet can be filled in only by 2 letters. Okay. The second one, once this is used, there are no repetition. This can be filled in any of the 6 ways. Then 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. So if you multiply this, what will you get? 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 4 is 24. 25 times 5 is 120. 120 into 6 is 720, and 720 into 2 is 1440. So there are 1440 ways of doing this. There's a formula also for doing this, which I will take you through in subsequent one. Now, this one says all letters are used. So if you use all the letters, but there is no repetition, then it will be the same as this case. The only thing is that the first one, instead of 2, can be filled in by 7 items. So it becomes 7 into 6 into 5 and so on, which is basically 1440 divided by 2. Or rather, don't get into this computation. You can do a simple multiplication of this. As you do it, what you will get is 5040. Okay. And if you do this mathematically, then there are 7, n is equal to 7, and r, the objects which can be used, are also 7. So this becomes 7p7, which is factorial 7 upon 7 minus 7, or factorial 7, which is 5040. So you can use either of these two methods.